Hey, how's it, YouTube? Here to just give you a 360 of my freeform locks and discuss a little bit about patience along the journey. As you can see here, top of my dreads, I haven't used the comb for the last 2.5 years. The dreads are changing color ever so slightly as well. As you can see here, it's like these curly Q curls at the end. Noticing as well with the freeform, just let it grow natural as nature intended it to do. Realize that locks are conjoining naturally. There's one. It's another good example. All intertwined. This one's a nice clump. The righteous foot stomp. The hair collection. I'm noticing that mainly on the top of my head is where these congos are forming, On the side too, I got some Congo love. Right there. So I'm going to show you it from the side. You're from the back too, huh? From this side. .360. I come from a background of long distance running. A long distance running has given me the means of understanding myself on a deeper level. Namely because it's an opportunity to be on the trail or on the road for long periods of time, where you tune into your surroundings in a heightened way. To make sense of what I mean by in a heightened way, you're smelling the fresh air. You're touching. If you're barefoot, you're touching the ground. You're receiving the earth messages up through the electromagnetic frequencies, up through your souls. Those are being sent to your heart, sending imagery out from the ajna center of the third eye. If you keep your mind quiet during these runs, then what you'll find is that a great peace comes. Sometimes we think of running in terms of exhaustion, how physically painful it is to continue going after we've reached a certain point. But I'm talking more in terms of running, landing lightly, running at a pace that's comfortable. The more comfortable that you become, it's easier to tap into this heightened awareness that your senses, the feedback that you're receiving from the external world and also from inside, it becomes much more apparent. And it was through this process of realization that I realized that, this journey of hair has very much been the same. We approach, I'll use the analogy of a run. We approach the beginning of a run with excitement. We're looking forward to it. Though there's uncertainty as how the run will manifest, we have a vision maybe in our minds as to how it will go. We want to feel good, so we start feeling good at the beginning. Similar to the excitement of of hair. It's like our hair is short or in a state of maybe dishevelment, even though it's all perfect wherever it stands on the head. And then we move through into pretty much the bulk of the journey. The meat of it. The meat of it. That's where things can start getting difficult. In the run, things can get difficult due to the mental chatter. Okay, we hear these voices in our head. We want to slow down, or maybe we're going too fast. Some things are going wrong. Maybe we're thirsty. We didn't bring water. So I relate it to maybe some of the external talk that we hear from other folks, like the dreadlock stereotypes. You don't wash your hair, man. How did you do that? Oh, is your hair real? Are you a Rasta? You know, everyone's coming from a different point of perspective when they view you. Just like a run, it's like, well, if you have these thoughts, you can identify with those, or you could be here in the present moment to elevate the situation up. So somebody may be asking, you know, stereotypical questions regarding dreadlocks. You know, elevate that situation higher. That's when you slow yourself down. Once again, we'll go back to the run. Slow yourself down, focus on your breathing. Newfound courage rises up. The lion feels its roar. You can feel it pulsing. The high frequency tentacles are tuned into a higher vibration. You know, people recognize that, they see it, you know. You might see yourself in the mirror and say, things aren't, they don't look great. You know, that's a matter of perception. Allow yourself to really feel your own beauty, your self-worth. You're a beautiful being, you know. That's great. You're on this planet to radiate that beauty out. It's like the middle of the run where those endorphins are surging. You ever hear the runner's high? When those endorphins are surging after long bouts of physical activity, you feel that natural vibration on your skin. It's the same when you allow your frequency to raise everyone's frequency. So if someone approaches you with, you know, maybe a weird little, you know, comment, take that opportunity to raise them up. That vision is always going to be the same. I don't know if there's an end destination other than the grave, when our bodies return to dust. So in the meantime, you know, grow those locks. Grow from the inside out. The locks are an analogy of that. Grow from the inside out. Radiate out. Influence the lives of all those that you see. Meet and greet along the way. Blessings along the journey forever who watches this. Thank you for spending time here. Aloha.